Hello, I'm Mike and this is Simple Guitar for Beginners on UCTV and it's lesson 2 and it's using your fingers. We started off with just using our first finger. Now we can use second, third and fourth fingers on our left hands. Very simply, what I would like you to do is to use your first finger on the second fret of the first string. So it's then the second finger on the third fret and then back open. That's the first two fingers. Now try to use the extra two fingers if you can. Now these are going to be a bit more of a stretch. So it's second fret, third fret, fourth fret, fifth fret. Now just take them as single notes for now. The little finger on the fifth fret is actually quite difficult. And the third finger is quite a bit more tricky. But you'll find fingers 1 and 2 a lot easier, so you try, if you possibly can, just do single notes, even as clean as possible. And that's an exercise. I'm trying to avoid exercises as much as possible, but that's a simple exercise just using your fingers. Now, because the frets are quite wide apart further down the fretboard, you could do the same starting at the 5th fret on the first one. So it's and you could do that on all the strings, so you could go as you go down to all the way down to the 6th string. Now that's an exercise a bit complicated and a bit difficult when you first started, but it's always worth doing so it gets your fingers all nice and loose. What we're going to do today, we're going to use that first and second finger as we start at the beginning. So it's first string, 2 and 3 frets 2 and 3, and you go. Now I want to go to the 5th fret, and ideally you'd use your little finger on that, but you can use the same two fingers again. Try and use the other fingers if you can. So it's fret 2, 3, 5, 7, 9, 10, 12. What we can do with that is use your thumb to hit the 6th fret at the same 6th string at the same time. And that can make a little tune. When I first heard this, when I started playing, I thought it was a bit medieval, but if you play it with a bit of rhythm, it sounds a bit like a raga. So just using those notes, but in any order you like. To add a bit of variety, you can use the 2nd string, you can use the 3rd fret, open, 2nd string, 3rd fret, 5th fret, 7th fret, 8th fret, 10th fret and 12th fret. that's just using those notes in any order you like. You can mix them up. Now obviously you're going to be playing it quite slow at first, trying to get nice clean notes, but as you probably noticed, I used the same finger and slid it up, which actually gives you a different tone. So those are the notes. I put the notes up on the side. You'll be able to see what notes they are, and you'll be able to just play whichever way you like, and it sounds a bit impressive, particularly if you start getting a bit more of rhythm to it. Alright, after this we're going to go on to chords. Right, thanks.